Hey there everybody, welcome to Trial Asher Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon from your journey here in Legends of the Eights, episode 143, and we have one Shalpha Wild Zone remaining. So what is that one Shalpha Wild Zone? Well, we're standing in front of it. It's Wild Zone 19. And to talk about that, let's go over seasonal and viewer challenges. Seasonal challenge, complete the Z8 Pokedex. Done. Mega Dimension Pokedex, 116 out of 132. Alpha Z8 Pokedex, 226 out of 227. Alpha Mega Dimension Pokedex, 93 out of 112. Shiny Z8 Pokedex, 131 out of 227. Shiny Mega Dimension Pokedex, 30 out of 117. Side missions and 100 donuts are both checked off, and complete 7 viewer challenges were 6 out of 7. Looking at viewer challenges, Chillin' Reap has given us 5. 4 of them are checked off. If you want to read them, please pause and do so. Skipping the 5th one, Grim Reaper, catch a rogue Mega Pokemon is checked off, and Darkrai get all starters album is checked off. Chillin' Reap, catch a Shalpha in each Wild Zone. We're 19 out of 20. All that's left, funny enough, is Wild Zone 19. Now, last episode we got Wild Zone 12 done thanks to getting a Shalpha in a hyperspace. However, hyperspaces cannot show up in Wild Zone 19. But I did reset over there a lot, and so there could potentially be a shiny Pokemon in here, okay? So let's run through and see if we can't come across a shiny. Oh wait, I don't have Pokeballs ready just in case. I'm gonna keep ripping balls because... No, that would have been a great Shalpha. Eevee's not shiny. Frou-Frou's not shiny. The Alpha Frou-Frou there isn't shiny. That's not shiny. That's not shiny. I'm not expecting any of these guys to be shiny. I'm expecting these guys over here to be shiny. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. Oh! Shiny Frou-Frou! I need so many of them. Let's go! Oh, let's go. Okay. Alright, so now that I'm out of danger, hey, 1 minute in and we have a shiny, let's go. Okay, it's still trying to attack me through the wall. Alright, so you can see here we have a Frou-Frou. Now, unfortunately, Frou-Frou is not a new shiny, because we already have one. But this one is a very good and pretty good with a no good. This one is 2 fantastics and pretty good. So I actually can go get this guy trimmed. I guess I'll just go and... No, I should, yeah, maybe I should, no, yeah, let's go get him trimmed. So I actually need to fly over to Wild Zone 11, we'll be right back. But we got a shiny Frou-Frou. So here's the problem with 19. There's no true guaranteed alpha that's there 24/7. In the morning, there is a Drampa, but that Drampa's obviously despawned by now. Once we are done here, we should fly back and there should be an Alpha Frou-Frou that we should try to go for getting a Shalpha one. But besides that, everything else is just kind of random full odds. After that would be... Oh, I need to mark the time I got Frou-Frou. Shoot. Okay, I can do it during the haircut process. It was like a minute in, or maybe 2 minutes, so I can put a minute to 2 minutes. It's not, I know the time. Alright, hello, ma'am. Yes, please, I would love a haircut. I am actually going to go Star Trim. Okay, so I can type this stuff down really quick. Yes. Snip. Aren't they adorable? Yes, they are. Love them both. Oh, whoa, that looks weird. I don't hate it though. Alright, so we'll move this guy over. So boom. Because he has 2 fantastics, I thought Star Trim would be pretty good. So let's save. We got the Star Trim done. Let's go. Okay, I got the thing typed down over here though. We're good. Thankfully, the first one I always have typed out for the episode, just in case it ever shows up. I just didn't have the time or the name written down. So we're good. But outside of that, Wild Zone 19 is tough, because we could run through. But Kangaskhan, Eevee, Audino, Frou-Frou, we all have to hope they become a Shalpha. However, during the daytime, after the morning ends, Drampa's replaced with a guaranteed Alpha Frou-Frou. I don't want to scare off the Audino. So I'm doing my best. Is the Frou-Frou there? Yes, he is. Frou-Frou is there. I realize sometimes it sounds like I'm saying frou-frou instead of fur-frou, but yeah, whatever. Another Pokemon, if they're ever Shalpha, this little adorable Trubbish up here, not these two won't count. If that Trubbish is ever shiny or Shalpha, it will count. And why is that? It's because it is a very special Trubbish to me. Oh, I forgot to set my mark. Hold on. Is that... Nope, that's up on the thing. I don't want it up on the thing, I want it on the stairs. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll go out to 71. I always do 71 because 70 sometimes doesn't feel like it despawns it quickly enough, so yeah. And then we see it's white and we keep going. We want Frou-Frou Shiny, which is that beautiful black shiny. It's so beautiful. Not a big fan of like boring, generic, plain white stuff. Like, that's why I don't like the Premier Balls. I'm just not a white aesthetic type of guy. But yeah, the black shiny on Frou-Frou looks so good. But yeah, during the day, this is our best option, sad enough. I could run through to try to phase on another shiny, but during the day, like not the morning, but the day, this is the best option. Now, where that other shiny Frou-Frou I caught was, that also gets reset. Not much gets reset from me doing this. There are a few things though. But yeah. This is a long-winded process. I just need to make sure it spawns in and I can see it. And I don't want to stop my flow of running. That's kind of why... That tree is in, like, the worst spot, by the way. Because, like, I can't see through it here, and then it spawns in. I mean, I guess I could try to wait to not go any closer. The only junky thing here is like, there will be a point where it's like, okay, if I stop, then I have to get back to running again, and yeah, it feels smoother if I just go a little further than stopping and waiting, you know? Now, I will note this, I don't have to do this 24/7. I'm actually quite free, like, in the morning time, because while I could run through the zone when Drampa's there and just hope we find a Shalpha, during the day is actually truly the only time there's a guaranteed alpha. Because you see here, every time I run back, he is still alpha. I've done this a few times if you can't tell. And I know that he remains alpha throughout the entire process. So like, I'm not too worried about him being non-alpha. It's actually at nighttime when the Clefairies and Cleppa are there. Because we have numerous video evidence that the 100% alpha Clefairy isn't always actually 100% alpha or there. Which kind of ruins it. Now, it's there like 90% of the time, maybe more. But like, there's an occasional few times during a night where it's not there. Yeah, see, here's the sad thing, right? Is just the way this is positioned. It's like I need to just be able to see him. Oh, you can see it. The Audino over there is alpha. See, we could technically get another shiny. There's a few things we could phase on running through this, but I haven't fully figured out everything. I just kind of keep an eye out for any alphas. And yeah. But yeah, this isn't a ton of fun. Now, unfortunately, this is just kind of what we have to do here. No hyperspace wormholes actually spawn inside of 19. So our best bet is to just run. And try to get that guy, that little doggo in the center to go from white to black. Yeah, that's what we have to hope for. Now, the nice thing is like if I really got bored of this and I wanted to take a break and it's morning, I could easily go ahead and go do another hyperspace wormhole. right? And try to go get some Pokemon, because we actually have a Poison 3 Alpha 2 donut here, an Alpha 3 Normal 3 donut here, Flying 2 Alpha 3 here, and Poison 3 Alpha 3 here. So we actually have 2 Poison, a Flying, and a Normal type donut, where let's say I was like, oh man, I'm bored, let's switch it up for this episode, right? Oh, here's a Poison one. Do I need any Pokemon from this shiny, right? Using this thing as an example, I know I don't need Ekans. I know I don't need this. The big question is, do I need Gulpin Alpha? Do I need Gulpin Shiny? And so obviously we come over to the DLC stuff and, oh, look at that. We don't have Gulpin Shiny or, you know, the only problem with that situation, so am I really going to waste a 5-star Poison 3 Alpha 2 donut that will last like 70 minutes on a 1-star? I don't think so. These donuts I'll waste on like 2 or 3 stars. I'll only go into 1-star if I need more than 1 shiny. But yeah, like if we, again, look at it. I have Trubbish, I have Ekans. I'd be going in for 1 Pokemon shiny. Not gonna burn it on that. So yeah, I do this run a couple times off camera, but it's one of those things where it's like, man, this is boring. You know, I mean, not all shiny hunting is supposed to be fun. It's like wormholes, running through it can be a little stressful, but also it's just fun. Which we will need to go berry hunting very soon as well, because I'm running out of berries and I need to make more donuts. I need to make a Sparkling 3 Alpha 2. I also need to use the Habans to try and make Sparkling 3 Catching Power 3 that matches the legendaries and have those ready. You know? So, yeah. Oh, has it hit that awkward time of day where he just doesn't spawn anymore? Yeah, so as you can see the time, I am running away and it is still sunny. Yeah, that's the sunny. And I'm going 70 meters. I'm fully despawning him. And then when I come back, right? Look who's not there. So during this awkward time, there is no alpha I'm resetting. Fufu is there for such a limited window, and the Clefairy isn't always 100% guaranteed now. At least on the Switch 1 OLED, which... the Switch 1 edition of the game I'm playing on OLED, maybe it's a bug. So like, yeah, I could run through this thing and hope for a Shalpha. It's just not a high chance. I mean, we're 1 in 1025 shiny charm odds. And we have 5% alpha chance. So we're looking at a very rare, like, chance at a shiny. So it's not that great an opportunity. Now, thankfully, during this last little bit, I could run around here. I could go and do a donut if I wanted to. I could go get more berries. I obviously need to reset for some donuts, but I can do that off camera. No reason to do it now. But yeah, Wild Zone 19 is a pain, because there is not a wormhole opportunity here. This is simply hope we get more Frufus, more shiny EVs, and maybe run across a Shalpha or 2. I jokingly say Alpha or 2, but like any Alpha and we're done with Wild Zone 19, and then it goes to pure berry farming, shiny hunting. That's what it becomes. Now, obviously, I need a ton of Frou-Frou shiny, as you can tell from all the forms. So I'm quite okay with running through here and hopefully coming across regular Frou-Frou shiny. A Shalpha would be amazing. It would end this entire journey and I could stop. Right? Because I will still get Frou-Frou in the hyperspace zone, and that's why if I can find a good hyperspace that gives me a chance at Eevee or Frou-Frou. I had that normal donut, plus I need some other Pokemon shiny that are normal. See, like right there, that guy, if he was just shiny, we're done. Or this guy. You know, dogs, I feel like you're really not on my side right now. I try not to scare the Audino because Audino is a jumpy Pokemon. It will flee. It's skittish. So if you scare it off, that is one less spawn for you to, you know, one less spawn you can have if you scare it off. I still can't believe I found a shiny Eevee that one time. So I've only found 2 shiny Frou-Frous and 1 shiny Eevee so far here. But you know what? Or sorry, 1 shiny Frou-Frou here, 1 shiny Eevee. I found like 3 or 4 Kangaskhan's here. But that Eevee and that Frou-Frou has broken the curse. I truly believe if you only keep finding 1 shiny in a wild zone, it's cursed until you find that guy that breaks it. I found 3 shiny Kangaskhan here and 0 anything else until just like a couple days ago with that Eevee and then a turnaround and then a shiny Frou-Frou right this episode. Like, so cool. Now, I would not mind a Shalpha Kangaskhan. Like, any Pokemon here could be Shalpha and I'd be okay with it. I joked a lot about, oh, I don't want a shiny Kangaskhan because it was the only one I got here. But now that I've gotten a Frou-Frou, now that I've got an Eevee, I'm going to be honest with you, there's not a shiny in this place I hate. Clefairy and Clefairs are simple with the ears turning green, but I think it's still cute, and I like green. It's a good pop of color. Wow, 2 more alpha dogs, and either one want to be shiny. Cool. Oh, there's Eevee, okay. But yeah, obviously Frou-Frou has a great shiny, and I need as many of them as possible for the horns. Drampa, when it's here limited time in the morning, has a great shiny. I already have one. Audino has a great shiny. It turns from pink to purple. I love purple, so it's a great shiny in my mind. And it's a cute little Pokemon. It's cuddly. It's supposed to give you hugs to heal you, and yeah, it's just a sweetheart little Pokemon. Yeah. But yeah, ultimately, it's like, you know, I already mentioned Clefairy. You know, talking about Kangaskhan, Kangaskhan doesn't have a bad shiny. I actually like his shiny. I think it's really cool. Very simple, but it kind of fits Kangaskhan's simple approach. And so whether it's Drampa, Frou-Frou, Eevee, Shalpha Eevee would be cool. Clefairy, or Audino Kangaskhan, doesn't matter. Any of these guys here could be Shalpha. Really, bro? And I will judge every alpha that isn't shiny when I see him, though, by the way. But yeah, any Pokemon here could be shiny or alpha, or Shalpha, and I would 100% be okay with it. But obviously, if Gilbert back there is ever Shalpha, he also will count. But yeah, for now, back there, I won't really test my luck on that because I still have only ever got 1 shiny Gilbert back there. And my little Gilbert's a girl. So, yeah, feels weird. But yeah, running through here, I gotta say, it's not bad. Sure, I need to go the other way. There's 2 Audinos over there. I could scare them off. Hey, Frou-Frous. I'm gonna piss off a lot of dog gear doing this. But yeah, like, this is the problem, is during the daytime, during that break in the morning, I have to run through for Drampa because it's not really worth just resetting him because he's not 100% alpha. And then during this last little dusk, I think would be the appropriate time to call it. I think it's dusk. Maybe he's in the center. Oh, I could scare off Audino back the other way. Gonna piss off Kangaskhan instead. Hey, buddy. Yeah, like I said, I try not to scare Audino. Not only is it cute and adorable, but I also don't want to get one less spawn. But yeah. But ultimately, 19 is something we will do. I will work on a little bit off camera. I will check at the beginning of each episode to make sure there's no shiny before we go do other stuff. Because we are not just restricted here. Really, Kangaskhan? Really, dude? Alpha, not shiny? What are you doing? You could have ended it right there. Like I said, I'm going to judge every single alpha I see in this map anytime it's not shiny, so. But yeah, during nighttime though, the whole game plan changes. I will check if there is a good hyperspace at night, and if there is one that matches the donuts and meets my criteria, I'll go do it. I do also need to make some donuts that aren't like as great, that just maybe have alpha power, because I do need to go and catch alphas of Pokemon. But I guess I could also catch them when I'm shiny hunting. But if I catch the alphas when I'm shiny hunting, that takes one less spawn away. So yeah, there's a little bit of give and take there. I'd rather just have some alpha donuts, so I can figure out what alphas I'm missing, go after them. Let me wrap all the way down so I don't scare the Audino. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to cut through here. Oh shoot, I was just at the entrance. Well, that's fine. It's switching to night, so obviously we now will have the Clefairy and Cleffa in the middle. And we can go run, despawn them, respawn them, and reset and say, hey, who knows, we might get a Shalpha Clefairy or a shiny Cleffa. I do need, obviously I need a bunch of Frou-Frous and EVs for the evolutions and the forms. Oh, 2 alphas right there, look at that. Not Shalphas, just alphas. But I actually still actively need, I think I have to cross right there. I need to cross that thing to reset. Yeah, I do. Okay. So still an alpha here, we're good. I still need a Clefairy and a Clefable shiny. So any dupes or any extra Clefairy Cleffas would be useful, because I just... Obviously I need the alpha one, but also I want to see if the alpha one disappears. Because I've done this a few times where there's some nights where it just doesn't, and then sometimes it does. So, obviously still there, and obviously no green tips. Thankfully the shiny is very recognizable, you just look at the ears. Oh, I guess I should also check to see if there's any donuts worth using. It's poison, flying, and normal. Not worth, I have every single one of those guys shiny. So, done. That's a multi-zone. Oh, there's a flying one staring. I don't need any of those guys shiny. I know there's another Pokemon, but unless I see it, I don't judge it. So yeah. A shiny. Yeah, so I think it's this point that I cross, and that crosses 71. See, look, there's no Alpha Clefairy, but there is an Alpha Cleffa now. See, so the 100% Alpha Chance Clefairy does go away. At least on the Switch 1, Switch OLED. So if you are on Cerebi, if you're using that, it can vanish. Dude, how cool would it be in this episode where I'm kind of just showcasing this stuff and just talking about it if we got the Shalpha to wrap up Zone 19? I mean, I'll take any extra shinies too. Like a Clefairy, a Cleffa, a Frou-Frou, an Eevee. Any of those extra shinies that want to pop up during this, I will take because I need so many of them. Like, yeah. Obviously, I'd much prefer getting Clefairy shiny than Cleffa, because then I wouldn't have to go through the whole evolution thing. Like, you know, it'd be much simpler to just Clefairy touch, you know, keep Clefairy, and then when I get the other Clefairy and I need to vault Clefairy, we'll just touch it with the Moonstone. We're done, you know? So not the end of the world. Yeah, I just think it's really weird that, See, I know I could also be saving time because I guess this wall over here. Is this saving time? I touch this, I turn around, I come out here. No, because I don't spawn all of them right away. No, this way is better. A Pokeball. But yeah, we are ultimately hoping for a Shalpha Clefairy, a Shalpha Frou-Frou. Now, obviously, like I said, if any of the other guys want to randomly become Shalpha, great, we're done. And then we can start hyperspace, like, farming, because that's pretty much at that point what we'd be doing. We'd be farming the hyperspace wormholes for berries, for shinies, for alphas, and yeah. And I need to make sure that I start getting more donuts saved up, so when I get 5-star wormholes, I have a donut prepped for the special scans. Like, I'll need a rock one for Aerodactyl, because I still need an alpha Aerodactyl. Just, you know, and then I also need a shiny Aerodactyl, and I don't want to do the fossil, mess with the fossil method. Oh, look, over there, big alpha Frou-Frou. So yeah, the nice thing is like the alphas and the shinies when they spawn, as long as they're within your render distance, will show up outside the thing. So like, unless they're like close enough. But yeah, so like if I'm doing this and there's a shiny or a Shalpha in the back, I just ran to touch the wall and I didn't need to. I was thinking about the other one. It's like, okay, cool, I can just check and be like, okay, no alpha, no shiny, etc, etc. We're good. Yeah. So we are resetting, I think, 1 or 2 spawns inside here. Maybe 3, and I'm not talking about the guys in the center. Like other spawns. So yeah. But trust me, there will be a lot of episodes taking breaks from this. I might do a lot of this running off camera. And then at the start of each episode, I'll be here and I will walk through it once or twice to make sure there's no shinies. And then I'll just start my adventure towards getting berries or trying to find a good hyperspace. And like I said, I do need that break occasionally. Like, this is, you know, this is a part of the task, but also I need to make sure that I look at the other parts of the series. You know, that I don't just look at the viewer challenge that with 1 remaining. It's cool that it's almost done and we are close and we should get it done and work on it when I can. But I also need Mega Dimension Pokemon, you know? I'm still missing what? 20, no. Like I mean, there's a couple of them that are legendaries in there, right? So we can't fully count those, but let's just count the alphas, right? We're at 93 out of 112. You know, we're 19 away. We need 19 alphas. Now, some of them are still not easy Pokemon to get. Like Porygon Z, I still have to get another Porygon, trade it, and all that stuff. But yeah, it's not like impossible. So like, yeah, some of the Pokemon may need, I mean, obviously there's always the special scan Porygon Z down the road too, that I could always hunt for. But I don't want to rely on that. Whoop, I just slowed down. See what I mean? That's one thing, is sometimes I'll have like an itch, or like I want to scratch my neck or scratch like my arm or something, like I have, you know, something, right? And I'll take my hand off the controller and it will slow me down. And that really hits the flow. When you're in a flow state of doing stuff and something interrupts it, something breaks it, that flow state can be hard to reattain, you know? That's why doing this, watching another stream, or doing this and, you know, listening to music or editing a video or something, I enter that flow state of, my left hand constantly just goes back and forth during day and night when I can. Otherwise, I like kind of pause it and then I run through. And if I see a shiny, I will not catch it off camera. It will be saved and I'll come back to get it as soon as I start recording the next episode. Okay? Oh boy. See, I just don't know what all I am phasing on by running this. I don't think I'm gonna get back there in time. No, it doesn't look like it. Let's just wait here. So because it's switching today, obviously we'll have the Drampa. But let's also check the wormholes. Maybe we can go do a wormhole or something if there's a cool one. Normal 3. So far 2 of the Pokemon I have are things I already have, so that's a battle. That's a battle, not really a good one. So here's the sucky thing about normals. If I try to run back now, there's a Drampa there. A non-guaranteed Drampa. So there's nothing guaranteed about it. So my best bet is just run through 19. Right? Now there is another option I do want to talk about. And that is just fly resetting at the entrance and hoping one of these guys randomly turn into a Shalpha. But like I said, at 19, I've talked about this before, I can phase on this guy. I might as well wrap around to show you. Hey everyone, how's everyone in here doing? Yeah, good. Everyone good? Okay, good. Did I come through here just to piss them all off? Maybe. And the other one is right here. So I can, each time I fly here, I could phase on those 2 fletchlings. But I could also get 1 Kangaskhan, 1 Eevee, and up to 3 other spawns of Kangaskhan / Audino / Furfrou. So fly resetting isn't a bad option because I can get some shinies, but obviously there's no guaranteed alpha or anything. And I really shouldn't fly reset during like middle of the day because I might as well run to reset the guaranteed alpha Furfrou in the center. And then at night, I might as well run to go for the Cleffa and Clefairies. For some reason I forgot Cleffa and I didn't want to say Clefairy Cleffa for some reason. I don't know, man, I'm just weird sometimes. Yeah, but this is the tough part. Is it's like, you know, sometimes I want to go make content. I want to go do something interesting. Imagine if this was shiny. Oh, hey Drampa, how you doing, buddy? What are you doing over here? Now, there is one other option. It's the worst option of the bunch, but I will go do it anyways. Another thing, and I'm going to regret doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh yeah, I could also run up this way, but that just takes so much longer, and I'm missing like a ton of spawns that are getting spawned in. I just don't see it. But let's go this way. Another option is this bench. Now, funny enough, by either of these 2 benches, if I reset at here, it is resetting 3 Pokemon. 3 spawns of either Furfrou / Audino / Kangaskhan. Because those 3 share a lot of spawn points throughout this entire wild zone. So a lot of the zones where you see a Furfrou, it could be usually a Kangaskhan or an Audino. So yeah. But yeah, by sleeping there, I actually reset the 3. One over here. Oh wait, let me actually go up real quick. Oh, there's Eevee. Yeah, Eevee, I don't think actually gets affected by it, but maybe. But that one right there, that spawn there, and then this spawn right here, these 3, are actively affected by it. Is there a good wormhole now that I've reset? Ooh. Hold on a minute. Let me look at this really quick. So it's a 2-star normal with Eevee. So Eevee with Staravia and Starly could have Baneri in it. Is there another one with these two in it together? No. So this is 100% EV, Staravia, Staravia, Starly, EV, and Baneri. Now, EV we need a ton of. Do I need Staravia still? I think I need one more if I remember correctly. Yes, I do. I need one more. Now, hold on. Let's actually go look at this one and see how much time. Yeah, let's actually go look and see how much time that donut would be. Because while I need a ton of EVs, I don't need Baneri. And I only need one Staravia. So I don't know if this... Oh. Hello, good sir. Thank you. I was just throwing a ball at something. Hey, Balls on 12. How you guys doing in here? Alright, let's head over. And just see how much time that normal donut would last us. $37 minutes. I just don't think there's enough Pokemon there for to use that. So I am going to skip it. I don't... Eevee's great, and I was really debating about it. But I'd much rather go for something more. So we'll run through this one more time, and then we can go run and reset. But yeah, nighttime's the same thing. Why run through here when there's more often than not an alpha in the center? Oh, sorry, Arden, I just scared you. I am so sorry. Now, here's the thing. Oh, and it's a battle zone, so we don't even have a chance over here with, with Gilbert. Alright, so here's the big thing, right? Is, running over here. There's 4 spawns. But occasionally, we may not get the alpha. Like I said, the alpha's there, like, 90% of the time. It's very rarely that we don't see an alpha Clefairy. But it has occasionally happened in like the previous episodes, but also just occasionally happened off camera when I'm running through this. Oh, right here, see? Not a single alpha in sight. Ignore the dog right there. No single alpha Clefairy, which means the 100% alpha Clefairy is, if it's a glitch, it's on the Switch OLED, by the way, or the Switch 1 edition. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's not 100% on my game. See, obviously, again, it's very easy to tell green ears and all that, so yeah. But this is really boring, man. I was really hoping to go do like a hyperspace zone or something. But maybe I should focus on Wild Zone 19 through all this. It just sucks that there's not like a bench or something to like reset in this zone. Oh, here we go again. Look, another non-alpha one. Is there an alpha spawn somewhere on this map? Nope, doesn't look like it. So yeah, we just got no alpha there for some reason. So yeah, 19 is going to be the hardest one, and so I think a lot of the grind, a lot of the running will be done off camera. Because like, imagine an hour of this. Like, I'll be honest with you right now, I am checked out. Like, you could tell maybe with doing this running, the way I'm talking, I'm messing up on my speech a lot more. Oh look, 2 alphas this time. It's crazy that Alpha Clef is the size of regular Clefairy. But yeah, because my brain just tells me, okay, log out and just brain minimum function, look for green ear tip. You know, that's what my brain's literally telling me. My brain is telling me, turn yourself off. You don't need your brain. You just need to run in direction and check for green ears. That's it. which isn't all that great, especially when you're trying to record an episode. And so that's one of the reasons I have a problem with this. Is if I did this on stream, I would need someone to be talking to distract me. If I was doing this on camera, I need to keep talking, because if I stop talking, my brain will go into shutdown mode and it'll be like, okay, just, you know, you're not working on anything, just numb everything and just keep going. You know, it goes into energy saver mode, and it's not to try to sound like it's a bad thing. Just at some point, it's like, it's so monotonous, it's so boring that you go into autopilot, you know? So like, this isn't that fun, and that's why most of it will be done off camera. So when we're recording an episode, like, I'll do this, you know, in between episodes. And then at the start of each episode, I might be like, oh yeah, here's Ball Zone 19. Let's go through and look for a shiny. But to be honest, I want to go do a wormhole. So let's go and find a, we're just going to go reset at this bench over here, just in case we do get a random Shalpha doing so. And let's go find a wormhole to go do. Normal, flying, or poison, right? Why not? Let's go have some fun. Because I want to do something other than this right now, because I've been doing this for a little bit since... I have done this for a little bit, if I'm honest. That's probably why that shiny frou-frou was there in that one spot, is because I 100% has been running back and forth, and that frou-frou is exactly in one of the spots that opt to get reset. Oh. Don't need that. Interesting. This normal one, I'm not gonna lie, might be the one we go do. I need to check what other things spawn here. So let me really quickly pull up the normal list and go to 3 stars. So Meowth and Persian are both Pokemon we need. Okay, so here's a shout. So this is stupid. But if we go over here, I actually need Meowth, both Alpha and Persian. Alpha and Shiny. Right? Because I don't have a single Meowth Shiny. So that would be a new Shiny. Because obviously the Meowths share the same Pokedex number. However, I already have a Shiny Alolan Person. So that wouldn't be a new Pokemon, but it would be form-wise. Diggersby and Bumblebee, I do not need Shiny. Oh, sorry, Diggersby and Bumblebee. I'm looking at the wrong one, sorry. So Persian, Meowth, I need Alpha, and I need Shiny. But Pidgeotto and Pidgey, I definitely do not need Shiny. And there's also Lopunny and Baneri, which I don't believe I need Shiny. Let me double check that. I mean, obviously we can check the Pidgeys too. Wow, who would have guessed I didn't need them Shiny? What about Lopunny and Baneri? I still need a Lopunny, so that's actually 3 Pokemon I could get. I'm gonna go do this one. Yeah. Why not? Let's go do it, guys. Yeah, let's go have some fun. Also, I just need a break from this. So yeah, and the nice thing is Meowth would be a new shiny Pokemon, as I'm gonna run through 8 just to pick stuff off. Hahaha. Hey guys, I'm here. How's everyone doing? How's all the non-shinies doing in here? Yeah, I'm literally just running through everything. There we go. Alright. Oh, I keep forgetting about the Pidgeys here. Hey guys. Alright. So how long will this guy last? The normal. 17 minutes. That's not long. But I am gonna pop it because if I can just get the Meowth and Persian Alpha, that's big. They won't be new because obviously I already have the Alolan and, you know, regular Meowths, or the Alolan and okay, let me word this right. I can't get the Persian because I already have the Alolan form Alpha, and I can't get Meowth because I already have the Galarian as well as the Alolan. Alright, so let me go back over here to the Meowths. So yeah, you see there, everything else here is pretty much alpha. So catch a shiny, catch an alpha. Okay, me too. Come on. Hopefully there's just a Shalpha somewhere in here. Okay. Let's go this way. I think that's a Shalpha Baneri. I think that's a Shalpha. Hold on. I am marking this down. Oh boy. If I just locked into a Shalpha Baneri. I got the Shalpha Baneri. Oh my god. Run, Mewtwo. Run. They're going to be after us in a second, buddy. Mewtwo, can you break this? Hurry up. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, that is so cool. Oh, man. Let's go take a look at it. So, right off the bat, Shalpha Baneri. I mean, I don't even think we need to compare it to our regular Baneri. I mean, 2 pretty goods isn't bad. But 3 bests and 2 pretty goods. Yeah, that's becoming a shiny Lopunny. Let's go. Oh, and you know what? It's a male Shalpha. So if you do not know, I had rabbits. And my male rabbit, because it was Satin Rex, but he was also, his mom was a Lop. His ears could occasionally droop down on his own. And so he would kind of have one ear up and one ear drooped, like Baneri. So this little Shalpha reminds me so much of my little rabbit. Oh, and he was a Satin Rex, so he was much more red. So the pink kind of matches him better than like the blonde or the white fur. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That reminds me of my bunny. Oh, I miss him. I mean, I had him for a good long time, so I can't be mad. But like, you know, you definitely can miss him. Thank you for clearing all that out. Okay, back to me too. Alright, so I still need to destroy floating Pokeballs, but I also just need to get Alpha Persian Meow. So I got Lopunny pretty much done. Oh shoot, I hit Earth Power. I'm an idiot. And that's more Baneris up here. Where are the... Nobody sees me, nobody sees me, no. YouTube, break! Run, nothing back here, right? Oh, okay, good. Got that done. So the golden ball is somewhere, so we are gonna look for the golden ball too now. That's why I didn't want to go up yet, just in case. So let's go, look around the bottom a little bit, just in case it happens to be somewhere. Let's break that one just so I don't get caught on the edge. Hey everybody, how you doing? So I'm not seeing anything. Here's all the Pidgeys. No shinies over here. And I want to get away from these Pidgeys as quick as possible because they do damage. Alright. So thankfully, we know the golden Pokeball is most likely up top. And also, oh look, all those Lopunny on Albaneris. We also probably know that the Persian and Meowth are up there. Which means resetting them is probably going to be a pain. Bunch of Pidgeys right at the bottom. Oh, I hit my head. Are you kidding me? I thought I had enough space. I took my eye off the stupid game. This is one thing I need to watch out for. Are you kidding me? Dude, I'm about to just be done with this map. About to accept that we got a Shalpha and move on. I hate this. Yeah, literally what I was saying is I looked... Get up. I looked away. There's the golden Pokeball over there. I looked away because I went to look over at the thing. So no shinies down there, thankfully. Let's let you break those to get us some more items. Break that. Alright, Meowths are over there. That's the only for them, dude? That sucks. Alright, do need at least 2 alphas. Oh, you guys can chill. Those are Pidgeys. Alright, so I got at least 2 alpha. Ow. God, I hate Pidgeys. This game made me actively hate Pidgeys. There's some Persians. No shiny though. Alright, so Persian shiny is really hard. Meowth is a little bit noticeable because it's pink. It gets pink ears and everything. So I think my best option would be to go this way right to spawn. And hop over. And hope to get a shiny Persian or shiny Meowth. No shiny, okay. So thankfully though, we did get a Shalpha Lopunny, which is awesome. We also wasted a lot of time. But these Meowths, we'll find which one is better. Let's actually do this really quick. So this Meowth is a new like alpha in the sense for the base form, but it's not a new alpha overall. Right? So it actually doesn't add anything to the Pokedex. I could have just gone like 5 this way and would have been there. I'm an idiot. Right? This will become a Persian item. Let's see which one. 4 best and 2 fantastic. Sorry, I'm swapping those around. This the girl right here. This little kitty cat right here is amazing. 4 best and 2 fantastic. Damn, what a killer Meow. And that will probably become a Persian, which again, not a new alpha. But we didn't have it before, so that helps our forms. Is that a shiny Pidgey? Shoot, I think I faced on a shiny Pidgey. I'll catch it when I go over here after I check the Meowths. Nobody looks shiny, okay. Yeah, it's a stupid Pidgey. Get caught. Okay. I'm just trying to fly reset. So we did get a Pidgey. Let me mark that down really quick. I should be pausing, but I'm not. Shoot, come on. Dude, I just accidentally deleted a crap ton of shit. Damn. I'm getting pissed. I'm really getting pissed off right now. I shouldn't have done this. I should have just accepted that nothing was going to go right. I literally just deleted all the information about the shinies. So Fufu was what? One? Fuck, I'm pissed. I'm actually fucking pissed right now. I accidentally just deleted all of that fucking shit. So we got Veneri Shalpha. Yeah, I might not record anymore of this for like a couple days. I'm getting pissed off. When did I catch it? It was like 35 minutes in. Probably. I'm gonna say 35, whatever. Yeah, I kind of just actually want to actively leave now. I truly don't even care. Oh wow! All right, let's go check if this Pidgey's better than the rest. Dude, I'm getting a headache right now out of anger. I hate shit when shit just doesn't work. Shit just needs to work. Has a best, so you need a best to even compare, buddy. Sorry. Do Pidgey. I just deleted fucking everything. I'm actively not okay. I have a headache. Yeah, I might just let this thing burn out and accept the loss. Sucks that I got a shiny Pidgey. Okay, good news, they are aggressive. That's good to know. This doesn't respawn. It's not far enough away. Okay. Yeah, so fly resetting is the best way. I do need to kind of try to sneak up, so I may put put Mewtwo away when approaching the Meowth. So I was about to say put the Meowth away when I'm approaching the Mewtwo's, and that was gonna make zero fucking sense. Dude, I can't believe I faced on a Pidgey. Another Baneri I would accept it because I like rabbits, but like... No shiny, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting another... I'm not expecting a Meowth or a Persian shiny. We got the 2 alphas though. Right, and that's big because I did not have either of the forms alpha. And we got a Shalpha Baneri, which will become a Shalpha Lopunny. So, like, I cannot complain. So, yeah. I had all the stuff on a little cheat sheet of the times to make shorts and stuff out of it. And when I went to go type something, I accidentally hit something and just deleted everything. Which just sucks because it's just like, oh, your work, you're just like, oh man, what time? And it sucks when you're trying to remember specific times for something that happened like 20 something minutes ago or 15 minutes ago. So yeah, so Persian, its ears also turn slightly pink and its body gets like more white than the tan yellow it is. But man, is it not an easy shiny to spot. I'd much rather get a Meowth though, because then if I got at least Meowth, then I could be like, okay, if I got another Meowth down the road, then I could just evolve the better one to Persian. So yeah. I don't know, I'm constantly, like, there's a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon I wish they would redesign the shinies of. Because I know, like, there was limits back then and generation stuff that caused issues. So, like, I can't blame them for then, but it's like, why don't you go back and fix it? Why don't you go back and make it actually nice? You know, like, if I go through the Kanto base Pokedex and look at older shinies, it's like, okay, there's so many you can fix. Now, some of them I would like to see additional stuff added to it. Like, for instance, I love Bulbasaur turning green. Okay, nothing shiny. But its bulb, I think, should go autumn colors. Right, that's something. Dude, how are you still aggro? There we go. Like, I think that's for Bulbasaur. Same with Ivysaur, Venusaur, that the bulb, its body should turn the green it stays, but the bulb should turn like an autumn orange or something. That'd be so sick. Right? You know, there are just certain Pokemon. Heat Wave? What the hell? Pichotto, go away. Okay. But yeah, like, I mean, I don't have a list in front of me. I could go through them. That's a video idea. But yeah, I don't think every shiny in Gen 1 needs to be fixed. But some of the ones that even have good shinies, small detail tweaks could make it even better. You know, and that's a big thing. It's like, if we can improve... we could improve shinies. Like, tweaking whole Pokemon designs is kind of tough to do now. Like, I get why they had to do it for some Pokemon along the way. But, like, some they do need to tweak. Like, Purloin, put it back on 4 feet. It was originally on 4. It shouldn't be on 2. It shouldn't be standing. But yeah. Shiny. Keep moving. But yeah, I would totally have to pull a list in front of me. Maybe I'll make that video on every Pokemon's like Gen 1 shinies and what I would do to fix or add additions to them. Or yeah, something like that. The inside of the ears aren't bright enough. Like, it's like a pink and not just like a skin toned. So yeah. I mean, I got, like, okay, let's be honest. I got a Shalpha Baneri that's going to become a Shalpha Lopunny. Awesome. Great shiny because it's pink, and I love rabbits, right? I had a pet, I've had multiple pet rabbits too. The Lop, I've had a female Lop rabbit. I've had a Satin Rex male. I've had like a black and white polka dotted rabbit, but like it was a mix of some stuff and it was like a rescue. And it had a younger sister who was light gray and white. And I never actually found out what true breeds they were because they were a mix of a handful of things or breeds. So like I could never actually pinpoint exactly what old they were. But somewhere I have a list of what I got so much on my research on them. But I just don't have that in front of me right now, obviously. So I love rabbits. I've had a lot of pet rabbits. So Baneri and Lopunny, when they first dropped, funny enough, the first time Baneri and Lopunny dropped when I was younger, I didn't think much of them yet because I had not yet got my first rabbit. It wasn't long after the games dropped that I got my very first rabbit. And, you know, I learned over time after that first rabbit, oh, they should never be alone. You should always at least have 2 because they are very social creatures. I mean, don't get me wrong, we learned that pretty quick. We made sure they were never in like a really stuffy cage. They were able to run around. We had protective stuff so they wouldn't chew wires or couldn't reach it and everything. You know, we learned stuff pretty quickly. But man, do I not miss those rabbits. They were family. Uh-oh. I jumped up. I didn't mean to jump up. I was trying to be sneaky. Did not sneak. You can just tell how much talking about my rabbits calmed me down. There's a lot of tough moments where I'd come home and they would just... My male rabbit loved to scratch at my hoodie. But then he would like dig into it, then he would cuddle up in it. So it was always like, you're scratching, buddy. I know you're a burrowing creature. But then you would get all comfy afterwards and lay down. I'm like, are you scratching? Try to make sure that you have a comfy space. It's a hoodie. It's going to be nice and comfy either way, you know. So yeah, but yeah, all my rabbits I've had special moments with. Most of them loving. A few occasionally we will come home and something's chewed up or whatever, but that is just the life of having a rabbit. Stuff gets chewed. You're not prepared to have stuff chewed up? Don't have a rabbit. I see a shiny Baneri down there. Make sure there's no shinies up here. Alright, hold on. Let me copy this. And copy this. There we go. Alright, let's go catch it. Hey, Baneri. Run! All the scary ones with glowing red eyes want to kill me. Run! No, they're agility. They're faster. They don't need to be faster than the rabbits. They're already pretty dang quick. Have you ever seen a rabbit do zoomies? When they do zoomies, they don't need any more speed. Oh, two fantastic. This might actually be better than my Baneri. Where am I going? No, this is the right way. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. Two pretty good. Yeah, so I get an upgrade, and this extra little Baneri goes into the dupe pile. Let's go. There you go, little bunny. Drop a save, and let's go reset. So, I mean, I've got a Pidgey, I've got a Shalpha Baneri, I got a regular shiny Baneri. I've got 3 shinies out of this little donut. Now, if only I can, and I got the Alpha Persian and Cantonian Persian and Cantonian Meowth, which I did not have for my form decks in this game, so let's go. Now, the big question is can I just end getting up another shiny, like Meowth or Persian? Oh, peace on me. Gotta take the magical bridge of light. Eat your heart out, Thor. I have a bridge too. I just saw a Pokeball there, but next time I'm over there, I'll break it. I already teleported. I looked away before. Okay. Let's do this. Come on. Alright, nothing appears shiny here. We keep moving. But yeah, I know I was talking about my rabbits, but yeah, I not long after Gen 3 came out did I get my first rabbit, and so it was very special. Because then, like, I actively caught and used Baneri and Lopunny. Especially because the first bunny I got was a Lop, and the first Baneri I caught was female. And my Lop rabbit was female, so when, back in the day, when I first got Baneri, that's a shiny. Okay. But yeah, no. Oh, did I say Gen 3? I meant Gen 4. You know what I meant. It came out in Gen 4. I like paused and I just realized what I was saying earlier. Sorry. Yeah, when Baneri came out in Gen 4 is when I got my first rabbit. And yeah, I do remember, I think I got it when Platinum came out. And so I remember catching a female Baneri and naming after my first rabbit, which was a female Lop. So, and then Lopunny just totally reminded me of her. So, like, every time I see Baneri or Lopunny, it immediately just makes me think about my rabbits. Immediately I think about my little pet rabbits, and yeah. Which it's sad what the internet has done to these precious little bunnies. Because, like, to me, I see my little precious little bunnies. So, like, when I see Baneri or Lopunny, I don't see what other people see with that stuff. I just see my little rabbits. And so for me, I will always love them, but man, The internet's really screwed on some of these Pokemon, you know? So yeah. That sucks on that front, if I'm honest. Oh, those guys are shiny. Ears aren't pink enough. But yeah, so there's my lesson on Lopunny and Baneri. And what they mean to me. They have a special place in my heart. Uh-oh. That little time I had left, that was a dumb thing that happened. Shoot, really? I still can't reset? There we go. Oh, I should have grabbed the ball. Oh, well. It's not like this is just a 3-star hyperspace. No shinies. No shinies. No shinies. No shinies. No shinies. Dang. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I got a Shalpha Baneri. I got a regular shiny Baneri, and then I faced on the stupid Pidgey. Yeah, I love Pidgeotto. I love Pidgeot. Pidgey's alright, it's just like Bird, but it's a cute bird. Can I just say that, like, this game has really made me dislike him? What did I alert over here? No shiny, that's fine. Alright, well, we got 3 shinies out of this place. But there is a positive, right? I mean, we got more than just 3 shinies. Right? We got an alpha Meowth and Cantonia Meowth and Cantonia Persian. That's big because now when I go and when I go look at the boxes, right? And I go over to it's this way. Let's go this way. This way's faster. I go over to the Meowth section. All of them are alpha. All the evolved forms are alpha, right? Oh, I need to technically evolve this guy. So, let's do that. So, Meowth will evolve into Persian. Obviously not a new Pokemon because they share the same dex as the Alolan Persian, which I obviously already have Alpha and Shiny. So, nothing new there, unfortunately. But hey. At least they're all Alpha, and it all looks very nice and neat and proper. And I will have to go back and try to get more of the Shinies later. Now, outside that, we also have this little guy to talk about. So, Lopunny evolves at level 30... No, wait a minute. It's Friendship, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's Friendship. Alright, let's go take my bunny out for some coffee. Let's go, buddy. Let's see, where's a nice cafe? Let's go over here to cafe action. Let's get you some coffee, little buddy. Gotta evolve my Lopunny. Gotta get my little buddy over here. My little masculine rabbit. My masculine pink rabbit. Well, it doesn't matter. My Joey was Joey. He picked his own name, funny enough, actually. Wow, that is a massive rabbit. None of my rabbits were that size. Let me be honest with you. None of them were that size. At all. So I think it's... How many of these do I have to do again? Shoot. Yeah, none of my rabbits were that size. I think I had to do this 5 times. Yeah, I think something like that. We're good. Dude, imagine having a rabbit that size. It's actually probably really loving and sweet and everything. But see, my rabbits love to do the little stomps with their feet when like things were like they were alerted to stuff or they knew something was going wrong. Could you imagine like a Lopunny or a Venereal of that size, an alpha Lopunny or an alpha, but doing that? Dude, you would just get destroyed by that kick. They kick you so far. Aw, so cute. Like I said, every time I look at it, I think of my rabbits. And so it's like, you know, not yet. So this is our 5th one. Does this feel more expensive than other places, or I'm just tripping? Did I go to the most expensive place? I'm treating my rabbit, okay, man. You know, some people are dog people, some people are cat people. I love both, truthfully, but I'm a rabbit guy. I literally have like rabbits all over. Okay, I think it's 6 then. And let's go Galarian breakfast tea. Why not? Let's have some nice English tea. Alright. Venereal, can you evolve now, please? There we go. It was 6. And Venereal is going to evolve into Lopunny. Now, this is big. And not just because it's an alpha. Or Shalpha. And there it is! Lopunny. It does have a beautiful shine. Oh, look at it hop. Oh, it reminds me of my bunnies. Come back, Lopunny. But that does mean we have a new shiny added, bringing us to 132 out of 227 for the shiny Z8 Pokedex. We need so many. Now, I'm actually not going to go back to Wild Zone 19 right now. I am actually going to go back over here to Hotel Z. And if you're wondering, wait, why are you doing that? Well, it is actually pretty simple. We're at the point where I need more donuts, especially alpha donuts. And I would love to just get generic alpha stuff. So I've decided that for shiny hunting, Haban is going to be saved for trying to get Sparkling 3 Alpha 2. I don't see another one here, but yeah. The other 95 one, I can't remember what it's called right now. That one's going to be trying to go for Alpha 3, Sparkling 3. But things like this Choppleberry here, we're just going to try to make alpha donuts with. Oka berries we'll try to make donuts. Any of these other guys, we'll try to just go for alpha donuts and just try to go for alpha Pokemon in all the wormholes, right? But I also need more berries just in general. So I'm going to now start to reset, make some donuts and stuff like that. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time. Tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can, also like Scott did, make me re-record this.